Hi students, in this session we are going to discuss about the remaining parts of earthwork, which is considered as earthwork part 2. This PPT is named as earthwork part 2. As you remember, in the previous class we have discussed about various types of earthwork concepts, such as what is earthwork and the management of earthwork, banksmen. We have discussed few concepts, and then we ended up with types of earthworks, and based on students' feedback I have prepared separate PPT to explain the types of earthworks. Though some of the students have completed a basic formative assessment on the types of earthworks, I really appreciate their work. So to add more information and to strengthen your knowledge, I'm here by explaining the types of earthworks. You can observe here. So that there are 6 types of earthworks. One is confined excavation, deep excavation, open. So deep excavation is also called as battered excavation. Remember the both names. And the third one is called as open or bulk excavation. The fourth one is rock excavation. The fifth one is embankment construction. And the sixth one is grading. In this video I will give you a brief on what are the different types of earthworks and how it can be done. So well in detail, you can read it from the referred textbook R&D from the page number 93. It starts from page number 93. You can see the page number 93 starts with the types of earthworks. So the well detailed information is presented here. However, for the purpose of teaching, I have shortened it to explain you better. So let us go to this. It is written here, types of earthworks, page number 93. If you wish to read more about information, you can click here. Whenever you click here, it will take you to the web page where you can find out various types of excavation. You can see it will give you a better more idea. Coming back to our presentation, the first one is confined excavation. The best example of a confined excavation is a trenches and foundation, which is a general form of excavation. A trench is a lengthwise more like a small canal, like a small drainage. It is called as trench excavation, and any excavation done for foundation. So this is confined. Confined means reserved according to the dimension. So if it is 2 by 3, we have to exactly excavate to the preferred dimension. So it is confined, it is restricted. So the plant team. So as you all know, the plant means construction equipment, and plant team means the combination of construction equipment used for this excavation purpose. So the plant team required for this confined excavation are 360 degrees excavator, which is backhoe. You can see the diagrams and videos which I have uploaded before. 360 degrees excavator, backhoe, and a dump truck, which is normally a backhoe is an excavator which will excavate and which will dump it on a truck. So the truck will carry it to the further and dump it back and again comes back. So this is what the 360 degree excavator and a dump truck. So generally here there are 2 technical terms which you need to remember. The first one is loading time and the second one is cycle time. So loading time is how long an excavator can excavate and fill the lorry or fill the truck. That is called as loading time. See, you all know it. Loading time means how much time it is required to load the truck using the excavator, using the 360 degrees excavator or a backhoe. So that is the time. For example, if it takes 10 minutes to excavate and fill the truck, the loading time is considered as 10 minutes or 20 minutes, whatever it is. Now coming to cycle time is after the completion of loading, after the means excavation and filling it in a, dumping it in a truck. So after this process is completed, now the truck has to go to the dumping area and it has to dump the soil in it, and again it has to come back. So it is called as a tip. So the time taken for this tip is generally known as cycle time. So as in the previous class we discussed about the cycle time. So when during the truck goes to the dumping area and coming back, the excavator should not be kept alone. So we have to arrange at least 2 trucks, so that when one truck goes for dumping, another truck can start loading. I mean, like this is a cyclic process. One truck is loading, another truck is dumping. When that truck come back, so this truck starts loading, and another truck goes for dumping. So the loading time is generally 10 minutes, and the cycle time for lorry is generally 20 minutes. Every time it depends upon the type of soil like being excavated. Whether it is loose, it may be fast. If it is hard, it takes time. It depends upon the size of the truck, and however it depends upon the distance from this loading place to the dumping place. So these are the general factors which has to be considered. So then this is the best example of a confined excavation. You can see here. So this started, you can see the rectangular box which I have drawn here. This is the dimension. So this is the profile, and this is a traveler, means this will give the guidance like how much it is required. So it is this part is used for excavation, and this part is use it for dumping. This is dump truck. So this is the formation level. So it is expected to excavate this length of this width. So this is what it is, confined excavation. Now coming to battered excavation. So generally battered excavation is excavation. If you see the types of excavation, battered excavation is also called as deep excavation. So it comes under deep excavation when the soil needs to stabilize against the collapse. Like deep excavation is not exactly the straight excavation, so it has some battered means slope, so it has some slope, so to avoid some land collapse, because if you excavate it vertically, there is a chance of land collapse, and there might be a chance of accidents happen at site. So that is the reason they excavate in a slope direction. So here plant teams works on 2 stages. The plant teams are 360-degree excavator and dump truck as before, as it is same before. But here a batter is a term used for slope, and this type of excavation is called as open cast excavation. So that's the reason it is called as open cast excavation. So this is deep or battered excavation, don't confuse about that. So generally this is open cast excavation. So now here we have to discuss about 1 in 2 slope. So 1 in 2 slope means, so for every 2 meters horizontal there should be a rise of 1 meter. Try to understand. If it is 2 meters horizontal, then 1 meter rise. For example, if this is 10 meters, so there should be a raise of 5 meters. So 1:2 slope means this. So this slope is known as 1:2. Okay. So meaning the slope rises in height by 1 meter for every 2 meters traveled horizontally. The advantage of this method is that it allows unrestricted access to the excavation and is cheaper than supporting the sides of the excavation. You can see this is the proposed excavation. So we are expecting the excavation like this. So this is what required actually. This is confined excavation here, but it is deep excavation. So in this condition, rather than excavating like this for the purpose of the confined excavation, they started using this battered 1 in 2 slope. Okay, you can see the first stage here, they are excavating it irregularly. So using this backhoe and a truck, they are excavating it irregularly, and these are called as travelers, which will guide you the slope. These are called as travelers. So this is the first stage. Now coming to second stage, here you can see as per the length of the traveler, they started trimming it, and they made it, here it is irregular, but here it is trimmed properly, and finally they reached this part of battered excavation, confined excavation. So here they started excavating. Here you can see here they started excavating again here. This is stage 2, confined excavation of foundation. So this is maintained properly. So the slope has been maintained. So this is deep or battered excavation. Then coming to bulk excavation. So bulk excavation, so we will discuss this when we come to online interaction class. I will explain you each and every concept much in detail. So I just cover this what is there in the presentation. So bulk excavation, we are going to discuss about the bulk excavation. Here also we have 3 layers. It is almost similar to the before battered excavation, but this is a huge area in which the excavation happens in bulk. Then coming to rock excavation, so we are going to discuss about what are the various types of rock excavations for various types of rocks here, and this is a method called benching method. Then coming to embankment construction, as you all know about the embankment, which is constructed above the ground surface. Here the travelers are arranged in 1 meter difference. Before, if you go back here, the travelers are exactly adjusted to the level, but here it is when embankment, the travelers are adjusted to a height. So this is stage 1 of excavation. This is stage 2 of excavation. We will all discuss in this online interaction class. So now coming to grading. So grading is the final stage. So once you complete the excavation and all, so then the ground surface has to be graded and leveled properly. So here they are using this grading. So this covers the types of excavation. So then coming to compaction, we are having various types of compaction methods here. Dead weight compaction, kneading, and dead compaction action. Dead weight, kneading, and vibration. So action will be chosen according to the best suited soil, and sometimes there might be combination. You can see here, if it is clay, it will not respond to compaction by vibration, so but it compacts efficiently under the dual action of dead weight and kneading. If it is a granular material, it responds to a dead weight and vibratory action. So here we are going to discuss about various types of compaction plant, compaction rollers. So it depends upon, for example, for clay and silt, this is the best suitable. If it is for silt and sand, this is best suitable. If it is from silt to boulders, the vibrator is suitable, and if it is from sand to boulders, it is dead weight is suitable. This is a generic diagram which will give you an idea. So here in this, the remaining things we are going to discuss about towered roller and motorized vibratory rollers, and we are going to discuss about smooth wheeled vibratory rollers, sheep's foot roller, pneumatic rollers. So this is what we are going to discuss in tomorrow's class, and I'm going to give you a basic idea about the tabular form in which we are going to solve a problem in coming classes. So this is what for tomorrow's class. So I hope everyone just go through the video. This video is like a trailer to the tomorrow's class, and let us see the best discussion we can have on this session. So as I told you, if you would like to refer, it starts from page number 93 regarding types of earthworks. Then coming to compaction plant, you can get this compaction plant from the section 5.3.4. The page number here is 109. Okay, so then let us meet in tomorrow's interactive session. Tomorrow means for part-time tomorrow, and for full-time on Thursday, Wednesday and Thursday. See you. So expecting you to visit this before you attend this online session. Thank you so much. Inshallah we will meet, and I hope everyone is doing good and everyone health is really good and everything is going well. Thank you so much for your time.